We live. We live. Welcome to another episode of Bonfire. How's everybody doing? Thank y'all for joining, taking time out of your day to hang out with me. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about some Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to be talking about some Disney news, Disney movies, Disneyland. Hopefully even some Knott's Berry Farm. There's some Knott's Berry Farm to talk about. And just have fun. I'm here to have fun. I think this might be, usually I try to keep my bonfires to like an hour. This one might be kind of a long one because there's just a lot. There's a lot to absorb today. A lot to absorb. But how are you guys doing? How's everybody? Today's Friday. I don't even know what it is anymore. But before I get started too, can everybody hear me and see me? I got to ask that question because you just never know. Let me see. What's up, Jessica? Melanie. M-Rock. What's up, Kimmy? Kimmy Jazzy. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Jacob? Jennifer. All these announcements caught me off guard. Yeah, I was just going to go live. I had no idea announcements were coming. I was actually getting breakfast, water for the house, and I was just getting a coffee. That's what I was doing. I was like, wow, Horror Nights just announcing stuff. I guess they didn't want to wait till midsummer. They're just like, we're going to drop it now. What up, Bowman? Hey, finish strong today, Bowman. Finish strong. What's up, Michelada? What's up, Daniel? Jacob? Nick, how you doing? How you doing? We got Ashley, theme park conductor. How you doing? How you doing? All right, everybody could hear me loud and clear. What's up, that big black hot channel? Our Knott's Adventure. Thank you for posting. I can't wait to bring up what you posted about Scary Farm. We'll talk about that later. What's up, Papa Farquad? Let's go. Rope Drop Nation, can we get a happy birthday for Rope Drop Nation? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ryan. Happy birthday, Caesar. Hellbound Hunt. This is going to be one of the strongest years for Horror Nights. Most hyped for Universal Monster. We're going to get to it all. What's up, John Booze? John Booze. Wow, we got a lot of people already in here. What's up, Melissa? They have to announce to get you hyped for midsummer announcements. Yeah, dude, horror. Like I said, I always feel once Horror Nights gets to midsummer, they're just like drop the lineup. Like we need all of you to buy tickets. Rip Tour sold out for the first 3 days. Wow, ain't that something? That's crazy. I feel like last year's houses were way better. Still excited for this year. Okay. We got a super chat. Monsters Paris will be the second best maze. Stranger Things, #1. They need to bring this shirt. I don't know why they... Dude, Horror Nights actually dropped merch in Orlando. And they're dropping white shirts again. Some people are telling me like, hey, we've had enough of like... Because Horror Nights always does black tees. So they're doing white. But like, it's not good. It's not good. Like, I feel like we're all messy eaters. We get dirty. You're going through Horror Night mazes. You're just sweating. I don't know. I feel like those shirts are just not going to translate well. We got Crystal. I'm excited and already have my RIP ticket. Dang, everybody doing RIP. I like it. All right. How many houses are there for Horror Nights? It's 7 and the Terror Tram, if I'm not mistaken, at least in Hollywood. Did you see they uncovered Tiana's? No, I have not. Are you talking about the restaurant? They took walls down or what? Man, I need to catch up on so much stuff. My goodness. My goodness gracious. All right. All right. Summer shirts. Dude, but the thing is, the white tees that they're selling are like see-through. So, no thank you. All right. What's up, Christine? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's 8 mazes and a terror tram? Okay. There you go. 8 mazes and a terror tram. It's 8 houses in Hollywood and a terror tram. All right. Cool. All right. Well, let's get this party started, everybody. We got a lot to talk about. And I feel like this is a jam-packed bonfire. Hold on real quick. Gosh, I hate when it does this. Okay. All right. I guess we need to start off with a bang, right? That's how I don't want to start off weak sauce. Let's go. I just want to say I have not seen the trailers for whatever they've dropped. Bless you. All right. I have not seen this trailer. Man, we got a lot to talk about. Hold on. Damn. There's just so much to talk about. I don't know where to begin. Okay, we're going to start off with Horror Nights. Don't worry, we're going to get into Disney, Knott. We got a lot. This is going to be a long bonfire. Halloween Horror Nights just announced 2 houses. Really 3, I guess, but this is the Universal Monsters, and I'm almost positive this is at Curious George parking lot over there with Chucky. This is Universal Monsters Unmasked, and I have the media email right here. Let me read off what it says. There's a lot that man, I gotta like really read this. All right, so it says, lurking 60 feet beneath the bustling streets of the City of Lights, the dank catacombs of Paris house a much darker secret. The all-new haunted house, Universal Monsters Unmasked, takes guests down into infamous burial grounds where every corner and crevice overflows with millions of skeletal remains and even more sinister secrets. Deep within the catacombs, Universal's most notorious creatures, the Phantom of the Opera, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Dr. Jekyll and his deranged alternate personality, Mr. Hyde, and Dr. Jack Griffin, aka the Invisible Man, also lie in wait as they bide their time and seek vengeance against guests after opening of the catacombs to public visitation. These desperate and dangerous fiends have become filled with rage towards guests navigating the twisted tunnels of their underground labyrinth home. It is here in the darkness where they haunt these trespassers and where the sounds of guests' screams will go unheard. Once again, Grammy Award musician Slash is collaborating with Universal Studios Hollywood on an original score for the West Coast version of Universal Monsters Unmasked Haunted House. That is so badass. So, like, originally, I was like, okay, we're, Universal Monsters going pretty badass right here. Oh, we got Slash 2? Dang! Like, as soon as I heard the Slash announcement, I was like, this is gonna be a badass house. We're gonna have the badass scares, and then the whole concept of where is it? Let me see if I can play it real quick. This was the one from last time. You guys remember this? Let me just play it for everybody so you guys could hear it. Slash has been in a lot of projects before, but yeah, he when he gets involved, it's just so good. All right, enough of that before I get copyright. So that is this house. Let me ask everybody in the chat, because I'm still getting caught up with all this craziness that has gone down this morning. What's up, Armeni? How you doing? Is there a trailer video to this house, or they haven't dropped it? Because on my end, I haven't had a chance to sit down and look. I only see a trailer for the other house, which is Exorcist. Did they drop a trailer for this? Can anybody tell me in the comments? Slash always brings the heat with the original scores. Yeah, Paris catacombs are supposed to be one of the most scariest places, so I can't wait to see it. Yeah, this is going to be just terrifying. I feel like they're going to give us claustrophobic vibes. That's like what I'm interpreting is all that. No, not that I've seen. Okay, cool. No trailer yet? Okay, cool. I was just wondering, because I was like, I haven't seen nothing. I hope they drop a trailer. I want to see what these monsters are going to look like, you know what I mean? Or just give us a hint. Yeah. Before I move on, what do you guys think about this house? What is your thoughts? To me, I'm very excited. I love Universal Monster houses. I like that they're always original. I feel like John Murdy usually goes very hard for Universal Monsters. So the fact that you're going to be in the catacombs and there's so much Universal Monster, this is like a top tier house. I think it's going to be a contender for one of the best houses at Horror Nights, honestly. All right. Yeah, so just Exorcist. Okay, no trailer for Monsters. That sucks. All right, Juan says I'm excited. I feel like I'm going to be too scared to go. That's the whole point, Jen. You got to be scared. Let's see. What's up, Max Cruz? I'm super hyped about this year's lineup. My wife and I got the RIP. Let's go. Damn, everybody getting RIP. I love it. So many characters in this house. Quadruple scares. Yeah, this house right here sounds like a ton of like a ton of scares. That's how I'm interpreting. Like, there's gonna be a lot of scare, a lot of cool scenes are gonna be coming out of it. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to experience this house. It's gonna be the best one. Damn, from Patricia. I like it. Agent X. I love how Chucky is kind of getting an original house story. Yeah. We'll go into Chucky. Don't worry. Unmasked. So scared. Maybe not Stranger Things. Look at this. This is like a sign of the monsters we're gonna get in there, as you can see. It's gonna be pretty terrifying. Pretty terrifying. I wonder if they're gonna go with mask or prosthetic faces and stuff. That's what I'm curious too. We'll see how it goes. We got Sandy Claus becoming a member. Sandy Claus 5 fires. Thank you for supporting the fire. Happy Friday. I gotta bring this up. I gotta bring up the chat on my phone. There we go. Thank you, Sandy Claus. Let's go. All right. Welcome to an amazing community here on 5 Fires, by the way. Where's this one going to be located? This, in my opinion, from what I've heard, this is Curious George parking lot, right next to Chucky. All right. Let's see. Dude, we're just getting like ginormous emojis now. It's crazy. I don't know if YouTube is like, that had to have been an update that just happened recently. These are like ginormous emojis. I love it. I'm gonna put 5 fires in there. Oh, they are big. Okay, cool. Yeah, dude, I love the big emojis. I feel like the decap really comes through now. Nice. Disney California Adventure Park. All right, let's move on. I feel like this is going to be a great house. We got to see a trailer, get us a little more hyped. Another house gets announced by Universal Studios Hollywood. We're not going to talk anything about Florida. We don't really care about Florida. They're a different world out there. Different world. We're here for Hollywood. All right, let me bring it up. So, Exorcist or The Exorcist Believer. I want to say Belieber. Like, are you a Bieber fan? Belieber. Exorcist Believer. The Exorcist Believer, inspired by Universal Pictures' terrifying new horror film from Blumhouse and Morgan Creek Entertainment in theaters Friday, October 13th. So we're getting the house way before the movie. The Exorcist Believer haunted house will unleash an entirely new level of terror to Halloween Horror Nights. In this new chapter, guests will be transported to a bustling street market in Haiti, where an innocent purchase of a strange folk doll with 3 eyes leads to the opening of a demonic portal, the awakening of sinister spirits, and the subsequent disappearance of 2 12-year-old girls in the U.S. The girls are found 3 days later with no memory of what happened to them. After the girls begin to exhibit unsettling behavior, it soon becomes clear that only exorcism can save them. And everyone who comes in contact with them, including unwitting guests, is suddenly at risk of losing their souls. That sounds pretty interesting. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds pretty fire. I don't know what to expect. Oh damn, we got a new member. Thank you to the Five Fire community. Crystal. Heck yeah. I appreciate you becoming a Five Fire member, Crystal. You can now drop gigantic emojis. Look at this. Smash that like button. Gigantic thumbs up. Thank you, Crystal Christmas. There's a trailer for this one. I don't know what to expect, so I'm sorry if you get scared. But let's hit it. Let's hit it.
This week, we'll be talking about a conspiracy over 2 decades in the making. We'll uncover the truth about what's really going on at Halloween Horror Nights. The signs are everywhere, hiding in how many times have you gone? Yes, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop.
What the?
Scream and think it's all an act. Those of us who ignore the signs and go alone. What if the legend of HHN is more than just a legend?
The Exorcist.
Wow. Dirty production right here. Holy smoke. The reason I laugh is like, I'd rather just watch a movie on this. Whatever this is. Oh, damn. Okay, no lie, I waited to watch this trailer with you guys. Like, first reaction, honest reaction. Dude, this looks like it's gonna be dirty. Dude, they're putting so much effort. My first reaction to all of this, Horror Nights is just putting the love and care and passion that like is hitting new levels of awesomeness. That's the best way I could explain what I'm seeing. I've seen a lot of people comment on my Instagram today, that like this is going to be the best lineup ever. It's really feeling like this might be the best Horror Nights in existence. We got to watch that one more time. That was just insane.
This week, we'll be talking about a conspiracy over 2 decades in the making. We'll uncover the truth about what's really going on at Halloween Horror Nights. The signs are everywhere, hiding in how many times have you gone? Yes,
Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop.
What the?
Scream and think it's all an act. Those of us who ignore the signs and go alone. What if the legend of HHN is more than just a legend?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's just... Dude, why do they keep showing this weird symbol? That's what I don't get. Where's the symbol, the significance of it? It's on his watch. Let me see. Yeah, why do we keep getting that? Could anybody explain why we keep getting that? Is it just the symbol that connects all of this craziness that's happening? What's everybody saying? Watch the movie trailer. Dude, I've watched it. It looks incredible. But after what they did to Michael Myers and Halloween Ends, I'm not that excited. Good morning, Mondo. Although Horror Nights is always a great time, I feel I've decided that Not Scary Farm 50 is where my money is. Will be my first time. Heck yeah, Xavier. Hey, Saturday, dog. Tomorrow, we're going to get some Scary Farm stuff. It literally just says never go alone. Oh, that's what it says? Okay. They should probably make a shirt out of that. Like, you know what I mean? Why not? Wow. So it just says never go alone. Okay, cool. Thank you, Genesis. Let me slow down a little bit. So that scene right there is for sure going to be in the maze, without a doubt. I'm guessing in the movie they just escape and start trying to obviously kill everybody. Wow. Look at that, dude. This is gonna be a scary maze. This is gonna be a scary maze. I love it. I love it. I can't believe how hard they're going. This is incredible. Incredible. Dude, they're going hard. I have no other words to say than they're going hard. And I can't believe we're blessed. We are blessed with the Halloween coming this hard, dude. It's incredible. Simply incredible. All right, let's keep it going with the Horror Nights. Since we're on the Horror Night, we're on a Horror Night kick right here. Chucky. I don't know if they announced a title for Chucky. I can't remember or not. I kind of just zoned out the Chucky announcement. We got it literally in December, right? Or not December. We got it literally last year during Horror Nights. It wasn't even over, and they announced Chucky. So I've just tuned Chucky out for a long time. But Chucky Ultimate Kill Count. That is the name of the house. Let's read what this is all about. All right, let me get my phone. All right, Chucky Ultimate Kill Count. Inspired by the hit USA sci-fi series and cult classic films, thank gosh, Chucky Ultimate Kill Count casts this killer doll as the star of his very own haunted house for the first time. So Chucky getting his house for the first time. I love it. A true sadistic killer, Chucky has been mirrored in the agony of disrespect he feels from his peers at not being taken seriously. Thus begins his quest to turn his haunted house into a living slaughterhouse by killing every person who enters. Wow. You tell me. I couldn't tell you. Supposedly a trailer's coming for this. Supposedly. I after reading that title, I couldn't tell you what I expect from this house. I'm just curious how they pull off Chucky. Is it just going to be like, is it Chucky on platforms? Chucky coming from the ground? Are they just going to go life-size, like human Chuckies? Or is it going to be dolls? I have no clue. I have no clue. Do you think they will have a real-life Chucky in the maze? That's what I'm saying. I don't know, dude. I have no clue, man. I wish they would have based the Chucky maze off the movies rather than the show. Well, it looks like they're going to do half and half. Finally got the key art. Yeah, the art looks good. I'm pretty sure people would love a shirt of this. This right here, a hoodie. This on the back. It looked pretty cool. How's everybody feeling on the Chucky? How's everybody feeling on the Chucky maze? We excited? Not excited? How do you feel? Super excited? The symbol ties with Orlando's icon this year. All of Orlando is centered around Dr. Oddfollow. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you for the info. Is Universal going to extend dates till November 4th? I hope they do. At this point, no, but I hope they do. I could have sworn Chucky had a maze at House of Horrors. I guess they're not calling it his own house. I know what you mean, though. We're going to get the Terror Tram. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to get the Terror Tram. We'll probably watch, was it last year? Where he was like, here's the title for Terror Tram, but I'm not going to talk about it. Or something like that. If it's the show, not excited at all. Dude, couldn't echo that more, man. I'm not a fan of the show. Every time I try to watch it, I end up not finishing it, and I just move on to something else. I'm excited for it, especially since it's the first time they're including a Chucky maze. Yeah, it is cool. I have to agree with Sandy Claus. It is cool that Chucky... We're just getting new. It's unreal how hard they're going for Horror Nights. It's 5 fires. If I could give anything more than a 5 fires, I would. But that's where I peak. Agent X is excited. So excited. So glad I got my RIP tour this year. Fire line. Yeah, talk about RIP tour. If there was ever a year to do a RIP tour, it's this year. Kitty Cat says, I'm excited that they finally gave Chucky a house. Yep. They did. All right. Let's back out all this Horror Night news. So now when we take a step back, it's just unreal lineup. It's we have Chucky, the Universal Monsters Unmasked, Exorcist Believer, Stranger Things Season 4, The Last of Us. Jeez Louise. So, how many things have we got announced? Stranger Things, Exorcist, Universal Monsters, Chucky, Last of Us. So we got 5 things announced. So there's 3 things left. Is there 3 things left? Got to do the math on all this. Stranger Things, Exorcist, Universal Monsters, Chucky, Last of Us. Yeah, only 5 things announced, right? Am I tripping? So we got 3 things left. We have the one over there behind Transformers. We still don't know what that is. It looks like Holidays in Hell. Yeah, I agree, Kraken. They're going hard, man. How many houses have been announced? 4 more to go? Yeah, we haven't even got the scare zones. Jeez Louise. Dude, unreal. 3 houses. Yep, 3 houses and the tramp. So where are these locations? What? Where are these locations? So over there behind Transformers is 1. We have Parisian Courtyard. That's 2. Where's this 3rd house that hasn't been announced? Where's the 3rd house? And so we're waiting for Holidays in Hell and the top 2 upper lot mazes. Where's the other upper lot maze though? Man, do we not have? Wow, where's this new maze? Where's Exorcist going? Supposedly Exorcist is in a soundstage. Oh, the old hotel location. Oh, okay. Thank you, y'all. Thank you for your help. So, Walking Dead still to be announced. Parisian Courtyard still to be announced, and Holidays in Hell. Wow, just unreal. So, more than likely, the Parisian Courtyard, that is going to be midsummer. That's midsummer for sure. Do we get a second announcement, or does he drop the Terror Tram? That's a good question. Man, I had to take my hat off to just think about all this. And we still got whatever show or something's coming to possibly a new entertainment that's coming to Waterworld for Horror Nights. Dude, it is unreal. Like, if there was ever a year to do RIP this year, ever a year to buy a Frequent Fear this year, my gosh. My gosh. All right, before we move on from Horror Nights and all this crazy news, out of all the houses that have been announced, what house are you most excited for? What house are you most excited for? Post in the comments right now. Post in the comments. I want to see what you guys say. All right, everybody's saying Last of Us, most anticipated. Halloween stunt show. I have no clue, man. Stranger Things, okay. Last of Us, Universal Monsters, Stranger Things. Okay. Monsters. Fire Maze. Hey, you never know. It ain't coming. Paris. Hey, all right. Stranger Things, The Last of Us. Okay. So wow, Last of Us is Stranger Things. That's kind of what I'm reading. I see some Chuckies in there, but wow. Dude, Horror Nights. Unreal how hard they've gone this year. And we're not even done. We are not even done. All right. Let's get out of all this spooky talk. Let's move on. So, is this my first live stream where I get to talk about all this? Yeah, I don't think I've done a live. Cool. I just want to let everybody know I am back on track to bring the content like crazy again. Had to kind of slow down a little bit, but we are back on track. So lots of more bonfires, hopefully more lives from the theme park, but it'll only be in the evening. I ain't trying to do that sun right now. Let's do this. Renewal. People are able to renew. And the crazy part about renewals is that technically prices haven't gone up. People are renewing, and it's whatever you paid for your Magic Key, you're just paying for that again, the same price. To me, that is a blessing from Disneyland. For all we know, they could have said, hey, sucker, give us $200 more. Give us $125 more. They could have taken away perks. They could have done whatever the hell they want to do, because over there in Paris, they did do that. They made prices go up like crazy, and they took perks away. So big thank you to Disneyland for blessing everybody with another Magic Key year. And hopefully this next year is full of Disney 100 wonders. But I hope this next year of Magic Key is just as great as this past year was. It's just kind of a bummer, with Fantasmic and all that news that has gone down. But big thank you, Disneyland, for letting us renew. And once again, just paying the same price. I don't know if we'll have more blockout dates. That's something we still have to figure out. But at the end of the day, if you have a Magic Key, you're golden. You're golden. All right, let's move on. There is a new topic. I did a video on this, and let me make myself bigger. There's this right here. This came out of nowhere. I had no idea anything like this was going to happen. So when it originally happened, I was like, foodie news beginning September 12th. See, I thought this was Halloween, like we're bringing Halloween stuff. Carnation Cafe, Riverbell Terrace, Cafe Orleans, so pretty much their sit-downs, will introduce delicious new offerings along with wine, beer, specialty cocktails, and non-alcoholic beverages. And I was like, wait, did they just say they're bringing beer and cocktails to new places? The answer is yes. Yes. You're having breakfast? Come get some alcohol at Carnation Cafe. You having lunch or dinner at Cafe Orleans? Come get your alcohol. Come get your alcohol. Matt, I don't know if they're down to do mint juleps with alcohol, but I hope so. I hope so. Riverbell Terrace, we still ain't gonna eat there. But this is exciting. I think these are great moves. Kind of really random though. I feel like there's no in between with people and this decision from Disney. It's like either you love it or you hate it. I think for the most part, like Oga's Cantina, it hasn't affected nobody. I feel like. What's the other one? Blue Bayou. Blue Bayou got alcohol. I have heard zero negative feedback, at least for me, from Blue Bayou alcohol. Because if you're trying to get drunk on any of these offerings currently, Oga's or Blue Bayou, you're dropping some money. Especially Blue Bayou with the Hurricanes. Aren't they like $16 or something? $17? I don't think people are going to act up. I think for the most part, people that are doing these sit downs anyways, they're just trying to have a nice dinner, nice lunch, and just get a drink, one or two drinks. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'll keep everybody posted. I could only hope, but as I've said, Disneyland's not on the we're trying to be creative right now track. So what I'm trying to say, I hope these new offerings are Halloween, Halloween drinks, but only time will tell. Some weird news that came out of Disney, and it was like, what is this right here? I just want to talk about it. I know it's not our Disneyland, but I just want to talk about it because it's like, I can't believe this was real, first of all. So this is from blogmickey.com. Multi-level marketing company Sensi to expand Magic Kingdom presence by sponsoring Dumbo, the flying attraction. And I was like, what? So, following the announcement of the multi-marketing company Scentsy will be sponsoring a new interactive experience called Smell-a-Fants. This is not a troll. Like, this is real. Smell-a-Fants on parade in Fantasyland Magic Kingdom. A closer look at the concept art release appears to reveal that they will be expanding their presence beyond just the interactive experience. Disney Park social media released Smell-a-Fants on parade info and concept art at 7:17 last night outside their normal content window and promised more details. As you can see in the concept art, there is a new installation of an elephant statue roughly where the entrance of Dumbo attraction currently is. Zooming in on the concept art, it appears to show that Scentsy sponsorship will not be limited to the presumably popcorn-smelling elephant statue, but extended the entire Dumbo the flying attraction. So what he's talking about is they're like right there. Look at that. It says Scentsy right there. But what I want to talk about is Disney's bringing this experience to Walt Disney World where you smell things. So it's like, I guess you walk around here and smell elephants, and I guess this one is popcorn smelling. I just want to say, why, out of all the cool magical things Disney could do, they're like, you know what we need to do? We need to partner up with Scentsy and do some scratch and sniff out here at the theme park. That sounds like a good idea. I don't even know what to expect out of this. I don't even know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And the crazy part is this announcement took 2 years in the making. This was announced 2 years ago. That's how long it took. So, yeah, I just want to bring it up because I feel like it didn't get talked enough. I just wanted to bring it up. Keep everybody aware of what's happening. Another cool thing, we're in the Disney segment of things right now. Where is it? All right, here we go. Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion, the movie, is now in theaters, everybody. If you guys want to go watch it. Surprisingly, I feel like people are hating it, man. Let me bring up the Rotten Tomatoes. What is this movie called? Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion 2023 Rotten Tomatoes. Whew, damn. Ooh. It is kind of smells are tied to memories and nostalgia. This is the current, obviously the movie just came out. Maybe some critics, 140 of these were just that tough on the movie. I don't know. I thought this movie was a 10 out of 10. Okay? 5 out of 5. For me, though, I'm a Disneyland, heart through and through. Disneyland, breathes in me. I go all the time. And I remember telling Danny, I said, I don't know if people are going to enjoy this movie if they don't actually go to Disneyland or they don't connect the references from the ride and the movie, because this movie is truly ingrained in every type of way you could think of with the ride. I thought they did an incredible job. I was shocked how much I enjoyed this movie. You know what I mean? But I love the theme park. I love the ride. I love the theme park aspect of it. But yeah, that's why I kept wondering how it would be impacted, you know. And another thing that's like Disney's just battling right now. Another thing that Disney's just battling is the whole concept of Barbenheimer. Barbenheimer, and at the same time, Sound of Freedom. These movies are just destroying the box office. So much so that Mission Impossible came out and just get out of here. Didn't even exist. It's crazy. The power of these movies that are currently going right now and their staying power it's unreal. Unreal. Barbie is just destroying. So Disney's dropping Haunted Mansion literally at the worst time right now. It's just couldn't have got worse timing. You know, it is what it is. But man, look at this. Box office bonanza from the Hollywood Reporter. Barbie to blast past 700 million globally by Sunday after record week. Oppenheimer also continues to contribute to the movie going boom, while Disney family pick Haunted Mansion has entered the fray with a 3.1 million in box office previews. Dude, Barbie. I watched Barbie. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Obviously, you know, I'm not the target audience. I love Ken. But let's read this real quick. Barbie will finish Sunday with well more than 700 million worldwide ticket sales at the box office after serving the biggest week in history for a Warner Brothers movie with 578.5 million. The pick is now assured of joining the billion-dollar club globally, as well as becoming the top-grossing movie ever for a solo female director, not adjusted for inflation. To boot, Barbie, Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer, fueled the fifth biggest week of an all-time at the domestic office, with a revenue for all films clocking in at an estimated 500 million or thereabouts. ComScore won't have final figure till Friday. Like a perfect game in a bowling or a no-hitter in baseball, a 500 million domestic week at the box office is an elusive commodity, happening only 4 times prior in box office history and only once outside of a mid to late December. And it has never happened in July until now. So Oppenheimer's just destroying, says ComScore chief box office analyst Paul. It is incredible achievement owed in large part to Barbenheimer craze that boosted the fortunes of the entire theatrical marketplace. So what I want to say is this whole concept of Barbenheimer is just, it took these things to the moon. And all of a sudden you have this Haunted Mansion that has like nothing. There's like nothing of magnitude of marketing or power of like a meme almost, you know, Barbenheimer, nothing. So I have a feeling Haunted Mansion, it's just going to get rocked. And it's not because I'm saying it's a bad movie, because I really enjoyed it. I loved it. But it's just coming at a bad time. The 4 top grossing weeks were led by likes of Avengers Endgame, Star Wars Force Awakens, and Avatar, according to ComScore. In North America, Barbie earned another 21.2 million on Thursday for a domestic total of 258.2. And Nolan's, I'm not even going to read that. Barbie has earned estimated, okay, let's keep going. The question now is exactly where Barbie will land worldwide by Sunday. Something it could even cross 750 million, making it third biggest title of 2023 so far, after only in its second week. Dude, Barbie like legit might be Mario. It's just unreal. This year's top global earners are Illuminations, the Super Mario Bros. At 1.34 billion, Guardians of the Galaxy at 844.8, and Fast X at a 704.9 million. Damn, Fast X did a lot better than I was thinking. Barbie is a historic victory for Warner Brothers and toymaker Mattel, along with Gerwig and the cast. In the other Barbenheimer news, Oppenheimer grossed an impressive $10 million on Friday. Dang! For a domestic 127.9 globally. It finished Thursday with a sizable of global 292.6 million. Elsewhere at the domestic box office, Disney entry Haunted Mansion started off with a 3.1 million on Thursday preview. Among other Disney live action picks, Haunted Mansion preview gross came in ahead of Jungle Cruise 2.7, Maleficent's 2.3, the new movie, blah, blah, blah. It is tracking for a subdue opening in the $30 million range. Wow. So, damn. So, Haunted Mansion is tracking at $30 million for its opening weekend. Dude, if I'm not mistaken, I think Haunted Mansion had a budget of $150 million, if I'm not mistaken. $150 million budget. Wow. So, like I'm saying, man, this Barbie Oppenheimer's power box office is just unreal. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And for all the people that saw it, I can't wait to ask you guys next week what you thought of the movie. I won't give no spoilers. Obviously, I'm not going to talk no spoilers. But to talk about Haunted Mansion, we have new ghoulishly delights ways to celebrate Haunted Mansion film at the Disney parks. Obviously, wait, is this at Disneyland? Oh, damn. I didn't know they did this. So they're bringing some of the pieces from the movie so you could look at them like on display at the Opera House. So great moments with Mr. Lincoln. You could check these out. And at Disneyland, they're already serving this right here. And then that's Cafe Orleans. I know I'm very late to all this stuff, but we're finally talking about it here. This churro, from all the people that I've heard try it, they did not like it. But obviously, give it a shot. This is a strawberry flavored sugar with fresh strawberries, purple cherry sugar, freeze-dried strawberries, and donut ice drizzle. Wow, that is a lot on a churro. And then also Constance concoction at Harbor Galley, potato and leek soup topped with pea flour cream, brioche, herb oil, and fried leeks served in sourdough bread bowl. Has anybody tried this yet? I have not. So I couldn't give you a review. But that is a bread bowl. Also, you could get yourself currently a crystal ball cereal treat at Candy Palace. And then there's also a Pickwick Ghost Punch at Royal Street Veranda and Harbor Galley. It's a combination of fruit, citrus juices, and sherbet. That sounds really good, especially on these hot days. That sounds pretty good. And then the most important one, the Hatbox Ghost Sipper. And there was a big ass line for this. I could only assume it's probably going to sell out because obviously it's very popular. I think it was Theme Park Detective tagged me. Let me see. Did somebody? Yeah, right here. Look at that. So you could buy that sipper right in front of Haunted Mansion. We'll see if they sell out or not. The real question is, they debuted that video of the Hatbox Ghost like holding up the sipper, or no, not was he holding the sipper? I don't remember if he was holding the sipper, but he was in the background of the video, and it looked like the Hatbox Ghost could be a character that comes to the theme parks. I think I'm just gonna go on a limb, because usually Disney does something when they drop a movie. They drop a Disney Plus show, something, and it's usually a character. So I think at night there's a Hatbox Ghost character coming. I'm just gonna go on a limb. That's my speculation. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Oh damn! We just got an update. Crystal and Chris dropping the fire. Is that the Maxaroni? Yeah. Let me see. We just got some breaking news. I need like a breaking news sound drop. Do. Crystal and Chris just tagged me on Instagram. We have new merch, and it is Exorcist. $30 t-shirt, $15 cups available inside the park and City Walk. And it says, "We shall fear no evil in a house." So, like I said, more white t-shirts for Horror Nights. I'm gonna skip. These are just like the pre-t-shirts. There's gonna be a lot more t-shirts coming, but just want to throw that out there. Big shout out to Crystal and Chris. Follow them on YouTube. Follow them on Instagram. Love Crystal and Chris. Crystal and Chris, I don't know if you're still watching, but I loved your live stream yesterday. Good job on your live stream. It was super fun. Did you see there's a second show in speculation? Yeah, I did see. I saw. Haunted Mansion movie has so many Easter eggs. Yeah, it's like 1,000. It's like 1,000 Easter eggs. So, let me see. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Trying to make sure I'm not missing out on something. Okay. Okay, give me a second. All right, cool. All right. Let's see. All right, that's it. Haunted Mansion, check. I'm trying to see. I don't know if I want to talk about something else. Nah, I think for Disney, I think that's it. I ain't gonna go harder on Disney. That's as good as it's gonna get for Disney. Let's move on. All right. Shout out to my favorite Instagram when covering Knott's Berry Farm, our Knott's Adventure. Always dropping the fire when it comes down to Knott's Berry Farm. If you do not follow her right now on Instagram and you're a Knott's Berry Farm fan, you should. Give her a follow. She posted this. Oops, wrong one. Right here. Ooh, what do we have here? What are we looking at? August 24th? What's on August 24th? So random. Okay. Looks like something is on the website before it's supposed to be. When you click view details, it takes you to an error 404 page. This definitely sounds like an announcement is coming. If you're unfamiliar with this, they had this in Walter Knott Theater before the pandemic, and they would announce all the mazes coming to Knott's Scary Farm. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on this one. Update, it's gone now, so it definitely was on the website before it was officially supposed to be. So somebody at Knott's posted this, our Knott's Adventure, so fast she got it and posted it. Big thank you. So Not Scary Farm will be at Midsummer Scream tomorrow, being Saturday. If I'm not mistaken, their panel is. Let me get that information, man. I've been struggling with the Midsummer schedule. Give me a second. Saturday. Where's Knott's? Where is Knott's? It's like not the easiest to navigate. Oh my gosh, I gotta sign in if I want to put it as a favorite. So Not Scary Farm is having a panel at Midsummer Scream from 5 to 6. Oh my gosh, the little angel just came. Oh my god, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Oh, look, we got little Baybacks. What's up, Maxaruni? Oh man, there's a lot of lights going on, so he's just like, what am I looking at? Wow. How you do? You just woke up? You just woke up? Oh. Say hi, everybody. 5 fires. 5 fires. 5 fires. He's like, where do I grab? I just want to grab things. Oh, don't push that. Don't push that. Oh, man. God, you're getting so big, dude. All right. Well, say hi to everybody. Good thing you didn't come when we were talking Halloween. I don't think you're ready for that. All right. Yeah, you can put him right there. Okay. All right. Little Maxaroni. I love you. I love you. Not Scary Farm. Not Scary Farm, Midsummer Scream, 5 to 6. We will be going live here on Five Fires YouTube for that panel at Midsummer Scream tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to get the best spot possible. And I'll see you guys there. You guys want to see Not Scary Farm hopefully announce something? I have no clue what they're going to talk about. It says speakers include Not Scary Farm historian and show writer Ted Dougherty, attraction designer John Cook, and Ken Parks, which is the corporate director of creative development of Cedar Fair. So there's a stacked lineup, and we'll see how it goes. I have no clue what to expect. There's been some rumblings that maybe entertainment might get announced, but the reason I say that, you're a little angel. The reason I say that is because of this right here. I've heard rumblings that the announcement will be coming back, and then to essentially see this on the website now, 7 to 10. I don't think an announcement is 3 hours, but this right here, October 24th, might be Not Scary Farm announcement. And that's, if you're like, what the heck is this? This is where they announce all the houses. Sometimes they even do like a performance announcing a house.
This is something different. This is pure evil. Order! I will have order. Sarah Marshall has been hanged and her body is put on display for all to see. Frontier justice is reserved for the good citizens of Calico. She will darken this town no more. It's time to put all this darkness behind us and once more embrace the light of
infidels. They thought they could contain my wicked ways. All will pay.
Yeah, that's literally how hard they went. This is back in 2019. So something like this might come back to Walter Knott Theater. This is when they announced Origins, and they actually did a production as well, or a performance for Waxworks. It was really cool. Really, really cool. Really, really cool. All right. You okay? Alright. Alright. I think that's it. That's it for all the news that I wanted to talk about. I don't think I have anything left. I'm going through my tabs. Oh, yeah, that's it. Before we get out of here, anything that you guys want to talk about that I might have missed or something like that? Anything? What? You're such a cutie. All right. Damn, I was like right at an hour. All right, cool. I don't see anybody posting anything. I think that was it. That's all the tabs that I got. Was it the announcement when the monsters came under the cover? Yes, that is 2019. That is 2019. Hopefully they do that again. That was so cool. It was so cool when they did that. All right, I gotta go take care of this little guy. What's up, dude? You're just such an angel. Thank you everybody for watching Bonfire's YouTube. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it out to Midsummer Scream today, because there is Midsummer Scream launches and kicks off today. But we're going to be there for sure Saturday and Sunday. And the big things is Scary Farm at 5 and HHN, which most likely I think is at 5 as well on Sunday. So 2 big live streams. And then I'm guessing Speculation Sunday will probably get moved to Monday. And then that's it. That's it, man. This is a big week when it comes down to Halloween. Hopefully we get some Oogie Boogie announcements. Where's the Oogie Boogie stuff? Disneyland? We're waiting. We're waiting. What's up, Noah? All right. Take care, everybody. Love you guys so much. Talk to you guys real soon. Burn it down. Smash that like button on the way out. Take care, everyone.